Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, testing 1 2. Mic check, mic check. 1 2, testing, testing. Am I live? Can you hear me? Testing 1 2, testing, testing, mic check. 1 2, testing, testing. The chat is good on the chat thingy. Am I on mute? Am I muted? I'm not sure if I'm muted. Sometimes I am. Because I don't know if I'm muted or not because I don't know. But welcome everybody who was able to make it to this very last moment, like kind of like an impromptu live stream that I wanted to do, just to talk to you guys about a couple things that I been on my mind. And well, it's been a roller coaster of emotions for me the past couple of weeks, mentally, emotionally, and it's just been a big world that little thingy that goes the spout of water that you see in the water. And I wanted to talk to you guys about something, because you are my family, and I wanted to bring it up to you. You guys know what I'm talking about by the title of this video already, and I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about what do I have planned. And for a lot of people, it's further away. If anybody else out there has some type of dream of doing something for other people, they kind of put it out right out there. Someday I might want to do this. I want to do this someday. Eventually I'll get to do this. I'll put it on my bucket list. And I was one of those people. I am one of those people. You guys have heard me on this channel many times talking about my goals for this channel, talking about my goals, things that I want to do, that I want to accomplish, right? Not only bringing you a good place to have fun and family entertainment and news in the world of Nintendo and everything else, right? But I wanted to also do things that inspire you to do good, right? Because I wanted to share everything that comes inside my heart to you guys. And I wanted my heart to lead this channel so that you guys could actually see it in action, right? And I told you, look, I want to build this channel with one thing in mind, and that's having everybody come here, safe for the little eyes and little ears in the family. You guys can watch your channel with your kids, with your brother, little sister, wherever you are, and bring you family friendly content every single day. But that's not just it, I've always had this dream. I've always had this goal in my heart and in my mind that I want to do something big for the community, and I want to do something huge for homeless people and for people with disabilities, and it's something that's been really weighing heavy on my heart. And I'm telling you, more now than ever. It's been really weighing on my heart to a point where it's kind of hard to sleep just sometimes thinking about it too much. I think about it too much, and it doesn't let me concentrate. And then there's one thing that I always say at the end of every video, right? And I say never give up, and then I say journey on, right? And I live off of that. Those are two things that I always live off by, not only on the channel but in my own personal life, right? Everything that I do is try to follow a dream, right? And I encourage you to follow your dreams, and I encourage you to not give up, and I encourage you to journey on and to follow your dreams, and to give the best part of yourself, and and to leave every place better than when you first entered, right? That whoever meets you, whoever comes across you is better off for meeting you, right? That they could say I'm better off because I met this person, because this person came into my life and they blessed me and they helped me. And I think that's what we all should strive for, right? Not for these I don't know what to call it, but not to I think the best thing that we could ever do in our lives is serve others. The best and most rewarding thing that we could ever do in our lives is feed others. The best and most rewarding thing we could ever do in our lives is clothe others. You know, I think about giving clothes and I keep think about giving food to my kids, right? I never eat before I give them clothes and food, right? I don't like to eat. I don't have to have my plate before I even feed them first. That's how I've always been. And there is nothing better that one can do in this lifetime than to do for others, right? And there shouldn't be anybody sleeping on the streets. There shouldn't be people sleeping on the streets. There shouldn't be kids sleeping on the streets. There shouldn't be people sleeping on the streets, homeless with not a dime to their name or not even a house, nothing, you know. And so I don't know. I woke up and I had this incredible fire that was lit when I found out one thing. Did you know that sometimes the homeless are not counted amongst the dead when there are national disasters, a tragedy somewhere, or if there's a hurricane, if there's a tornado, if there's a homeless person? Oh no, nobody died. They don't they never existed because nobody ever claims them. They just dispose of whatever's left, and that's it. And so I found this out during the last hurricane, and it broke my heart, and it tore me down, and it just, you know, like you and I are human beings. You and I are human beings. And can you imagine having a loved one, somebody we love, on the streets, just forgotten, and that God, God protect all of our family members, but that, God forbid, hurricane comes by, just because they're homeless, they don't even report it. It's just there. They never existed. At one point in their lives, and every homeless person's life, they used to have a home. They used to have a family. They used to have food. They used to have a roof over their head. Something went wrong along the way. Something hit them bad to a point where they had no choice but to go homeless. And a lot of these homeless people are veterans, which is even worse, because there shouldn't be any homeless people that are veterans, people who serve our country, not only from our country, but from all around the world. And so here I am. I woke up with this fire under me. And I said, you know what? Why do I have to wait for this to become a dream? Why does this have to be a dream of mine? Why can't I do something about it now? I might not have the funds to do it now. I might not have the funds to buy a land or to build houses, or to get rid of this issue completely. But hello, there is something I can do in order to make this happen quicker, right? I need to push myself and do whatever I can to make this happen, and to push on and to make this a reality now. Not wait 10 years from now. Because what happens to all those people who don't have any help from here to 10 years from now? And so I decided, you know what? It's always been a dream of mine, right? And I see it as a dream of mine. But what am I doing now to actually help the issue? Yeah, every time I see a homeless person, I do stop and I give them money, or I give them food, right? Every time I can donate to a cause, I do it. but that's just not enough. That's just not enough. And well, I decided to take it upon my own hands, and I released a whole bunch of short videos, right? And the short videos were very simple, very clear, straight to the point. Hey, I need your help. I don't need any money. I need help building this, turning this into this, and turning the giving homeless people a home. And I've done all the research, and I've done all the back end how I can make this happen. And I found the quickest and the surest way that I can make it happen, right? Without having to build a building with a whole bunch of apartments, but having to build small homes, like small dome homes that could be sustainable for them, and that could be transition homes. Because in the end, every homeless person, what they need is a transition house. Because then we want to take them off the streets. We want to put them in a place where they can sleep with their families or by themselves, right? Get them out of the streets. Then from that point on, we have to give them counseling, because a lot of these people need counseling. We have to provide them food. We have to provide them electricity, right? And so I wanted to talk to you, and I wanted to make this video so that this live, so that it's on the channel. It's here. I've talked about it many times before, but I want to give you guys what plan I have. I want to tell you my plan, because I really need to make this happen. And I'm not looking to make this happen in 5 years. I'm not looking to make this happen in 10 years. I'm looking to make this happen as soon as possible, as soon as I can. And so I first, I want to thank everybody on this channel, because you guys know my heart. You guys share my heart, and I appreciate you all for that. I appreciate you guys because you share my heart. There are a lot of other people who took the videos and says, "How dare you, Mike? Like, how dare I stick my head out and do something like this so that I can put myself in a position to help somebody in need," right? And I'm like, there are other content creators out there who, for some reason or another, they grow their channels and all they do is buy themselves big houses, huge cars, and they boast on all the riches and all the glory they have and all that, you know what I mean? And give nothing back. And here I am, a little small tiny YouTuber, making a video, okay? Making a video saying, "Hey, if you see this, help me. I don't need any money. Just a shout out so that I can make this happen. I can provide for these people. I can build these houses. I can get to work. Right? Guess what? I'm about to upload my 1,000th video on the channel. 1,000 video. Okay, 3 years that I've been on YouTube. I'm about to upload 1,000 videos. 1,000. Okay, and it hasn't been easy. It's a job. It's a full-time job, from editing to producing to it's like a one-man studio. Every YouTube out there who's hustling and doing their thing knows that this is not a piece of cake. Saying, "I want to grow up and be a YouTuber," you have to go to school, get prepared, and then become a YouTuber, because this is not a piece of cake. This is hard work, and especially doing it for this long. There's so much that can come in the way to take that. A lot of people quit because they see how hard it is, and they get discouraged. Instead of just taking it one day at a time, they compare themselves to other channels. But what I'm doing with my little channel here is trying to create awareness and try to create something that it's over me, it's above me, it's bigger than me. It's not. I'm not trying to seek fame or seek self-glory. I'm trying to help somebody in need, and that's bigger than me. It will always be bigger than me. I'd rather somebody have their home. I'd rather somebody have their homes, like a homeless family have their homes, then the world remember my name, because it is more important for me to help others and to make sure that this world is better than when I left it, right? Who what would it matter if the world knew my name 1,000 times over, and then when I die, I did nothing for nobody, right? Nothing for anybody in the world. So it's worth to me that a family has a home over the world knowing my name. I could care less about that. It's not about that for me. It's about helping others. And so to everybody who saw offense in me making those videos, I'm sorry, this is not the place for you. And I'm gonna tell you very plain and simple. Whoever saw offense of me making a video asking for help to build homes for homeless people, and you saw offense on that, and you saw it as a wrong thing, I'm sorry. You never knew me. You never knew my heart. This is not the place for you. This is the place for people who want to help. This is the place for people who have the same exact heart as I do, and see a sign of somebody helping somebody else as something really good, something to look up to, something to mimic, something to admire, rather than critique and to point your finger at, because it's easy to point your finger at because you go to bed every night in your own bed, you know. So this is how I want to do it. I got in contact with this company, and I got in contact with this company. It's called I think it's Brizzles Binny Shells. Okay, I got the company is called Binny Shells, and so the company helps make houses, but in a very different way. Okay, I'm gonna show you the video. I'm gonna show you a video of let me see if I can get to this here quick. Show you a video of how it is that these people make homes, and they make the same houses that I'm showing in the image of the thumbnail. And the houses they can make like literally small ones like that, like small homes. They can make 10, and then we can have 10 to 15 homes just like that ready in under 2 months. Under 2 months, we can have 10 to 15 small homes ready for homeless people. 10 to 15 homeless people off the street right there. You know, and that it got me excited when I found this company. I spoke to the owner. He said that right now they're working on some sort of technology that would assist them in building these houses even faster, and even making even the smaller ones even faster. And so they're gonna get back to me. They're gonna work with me with that. So I have that connection too. But let me show you here the technology of the house. It's very interesting. Let me share screen real quick here. Video capture. No, that's not it. Text, scene, media source. Okay, let me lower this here. I think this is it. But this company is called Binny Shells. They work with building homes in a very non-traditional way, in a way that actually takes almost no time to build a house, which is fantastic, right? The type of homes they built are very cool. They and the technique they use to build these houses it's just amazing. And I want to show it to you guys, because this is the company that I'm going to be working with when building these homes. I'm super glad that I found them. It's just heaven sent for me, because I was killing myself thinking how would I do this? You know, how can I let me see if I can find it here. No, that's not it. Window. Where is it? Focus mode. No, that's not it. Sorry, guys. Be right with you. Okay, found it. Okay, so here you have it. That let me know, guys, if you can see it. I think you cannot see because the thing is there, but let me show you here. Let me show you here. Get this going there. But right there, that is Let me show you here, okay? So right here, this is how they built these houses, okay? And then I'm gonna show you the type of houses they have built, and then give you an example of how we can use this. Because I've already spoken to them to build, homes for the homeless.
Construction technology company. We use and leverage the forces of nature to build and design our structures. The system started in the 60s when my father developed this technology, whereby he would pour wet concrete on the ground and then, using low air pressure, inflate it into shells that range from 20 to 40 meters, that's 120 feet in diameter. The uses have been varied. He's used them as shopping center, schools, and other applications. He built 1,600 of these shells in 23 countries. This is a home that he built for Michelangelo Antonioni and Monica Vitti on the Costa Smeralda in Italy. He then developed a variety of other technologies, again, based on this idea of thinking outside the box and using air pressure to shape and build your buildings. Today, we license our technologies, our new technologies, to builders by territory. We transfer the technology and then develop partnerships to develop new technologies and to maintain the freshness of our existing technologies. Illustrated here is our System A. This is our highest end system. It's our custom home technology. Here you're seeing the pneumoform inflate and become pressurized. We test that it conforms to the architectural drawings, and then standard rebar is added and tied. At this point, the inspector can come and verify that everything is per the engineering drawings and specifications. And once that's been approved, concrete is added, shotcrete, very fast application. This shell, which is 5,500 square feet, was shot in a day. Once it's shot, it's allowed to cure, and once it's cured, the pneumoform is deflated and can be reused 50 to 100 times. So there's very little waste. And the end structure is not only very artistic and sculptural, but also very practical. It's a very safe structure, far safer than traditional systems in earthquakes because the forces are distributed so evenly. And far safer in high winds because of the aerodynamic nature of the building itself. And of course, in fires, they do extremely well because of the non-combustible nature of the building envelope. So very dramatic structures that are very efficient from a number of different standpoints, including cost and speed, but that result in dramatic, beautiful, very unique spaces that capture views very interestingly, distribute light in a unique way.
All right, now there he's talking about what they've done to make homes, basically regular homes, right? It's a new technology that's actually very good for earthquakes and for tornadoes and for storms, just because of its shape, right? How it's distributed. It's not a flat surface where the wind can hit it, or it's very flexible kind of material. So when earthquake hits, it's not gonna crumble on top of you. But it's something that they're kind of sharing there. Let me go ahead and share one more thing here with you guys on that. And so that's the company that I've already spoken to. They are I spoke to the owner of the company. They're very interested, and they right now he told me he was gonna get in contact with me once they have finished working on this new machine they're working on, which will help them build smaller homes, like small homes like that, like very small dome homes, just like the ones I'm showing you right now. Okay. Just like this one right here, just like the ones I'm showing you. You see this right here? So this right here is exactly what I want to build. Something like this. It's not exactly like it, but it's the closest thing I can find that I could build in a piece of land. You see how we have a couple of them there with their own grass and little sidewalk, and then we have a bigger one here. That bigger one is going to be like a center or cafeteria place where the people can go eat. Right? They can go eat. We'll have volunteers there There will also be another area where we have counselors, and all these people are going to be volunteers. We have people here. I have so many connections because if you didn't know, I worked with my wife for over 30 years in the ESC special needs department, right? And so we have so many connections when it comes to counselors, when it comes to food pantries, and when it comes to a lot of people that could help, right? The neighborhood itself can actually, get in and help as well. But this is the idea of what I want to build, for the homeless, right? To get them off the streets. And this is not a handout. Don't confuse this with a free house, okay? They technically don't own the house. This is called a transition home. This is basically a program, right? It's a program that gets them off the street, gives them an address, and prepares them to go back to work and get back on their feet, right? And then eventually move out, right? And then the home will also be used for another homeless, right? So basically, what we're doing is taking them off the streets. You know, I know a lot of these people need counseling. They need people to talk to. They need help. Some of them need mental help, right? And so we want to provide that for them first, right? And then give them the confidence and the tools they need to get back on their feet and then eventually move to their own place. So it's more like a transition home for homeless people. Now, here in Florida, I know I'm not sure whether out, but here in Florida, there is something called a well. It's not the typical well that you see on TV. That's like this round thing with the bucket in the middle. No, it's a well. It's like a machine that you dig deep. It's like a hole, like a tube that goes deep underground, and it pulls out the water, right? And then you have water for life. You have unlimited water because that water will always come out. And there are many houses here that have wells installed that they don't ever have to pay for a water bill ever because it's there, right? So what I want to do here is do that exact thing. We want to install a well there so that they have water. We don't have to. They have water going to all the houses without having to pay for the water because we have the pump. We have the well pump that's going to provide these people with water. Now, when it comes to solar, I mean light. I already said it. Light. Then we want to use solar energy, solar panels to power the homes. So when we use solar power and we use the wells for water, then we at least have already we have homes that are built and are good durable. We have self-sustaining because it's water sustaining from the wells, and we have water electricity sustaining from the solar panels, right? And then we have a community that's self-sustaining with people who are going to help the homeless people get back on their feet, right? Sometimes it's just a matter of getting in contact with a family member from some of these homeless people, right? That's the first thing we're gonna do. The very first thing we're gonna do is once we get them out of the streets, once we get them into one of these homes, we're gonna talk. The counselor is gonna talk to them. The counselor is gonna be there to assist them, and at the same time, find out, like what happened. Why would they be? Why? How did they become homeless? What can we do to assist them? Do they have family? Where do they have family? Oh, I have family. Let's say I have family in England, but I can't get there. I have nowhere to get there. I have no money, no nothing, and I became homeless and I've been on the streets. Hey, guess what? We'll get them. We'll get them there. We'll fly them back to their family members because there's nobody better that could take care of you more than family, right? At least some families. But this is the plan, guys. This is what I want to do, and I have to tell you, it's just a fire that I have within me that it's not letting me rest. I feel like I need to do this as soon as possible. This is no longer like a dream that I have for the future. This is no longer like a dream that I say, okay, once I get to 1 million subscribers, I'm gonna do this. No, 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 no. I need to start this now. I need to find a way to start this now. And that explains all those shorts that I just released out there, because the reason why I'm not asking for money, because even if it's a shout out that another fellow YouTuber with influence, you know, provides our channel, then of course our and let's talk realistically speaking now, right? Let's be real when it comes to how YouTube works, right? We here are content creators, right? I know I have fellow friends that are content creators on YouTube, and they depend on YouTube as a regular day-to-day job, because it is a regular day-to-day job, right? We have to produce all this content, which is not easy to do. We have to learn we need to learn many skills in order to produce a successful YouTube channel, right? With good quality, with good editing, with good content, right? It's a full-time job, especially when we run a news channel like Nintendo Prime, like Andres Restart, like this channel, like Sunbro Nation. There's so many channels out there that produce amazing content on a daily basis. It's not an easy job. It's a job that takes time, and it takes money too. It takes money to produce content, and to maintain the lights up and everything. So it is a job. YouTube, it is a job, right? And some people out there, I know they're mostly teenagers who don't understand. Um, oh, you're looking at this. You're only doing this to make money. Oh, you're only. I mean, this is the main reason, or one of the reasons we would love to be on YouTube. Of course, because we have a passion for it and we love it, but we also would like to make it our career, right? We'd like to make it a career doing what we love, and doing what we love for the people we love, like you guys, our subscribers, our followers, right? And that's every YouTuber's a dream and aspiration to do this for a living, and that's why a lot of you out there, you guys have your favorite content creator, right? Your favorite million subscriber content creator up there who produces very good content, right? And he makes a living off of that. You see, this video is sponsored by this, or they have a spot here or a spot there. The YouTube ad revenue, all that helps us content creators make more content for you guys, and to make this a career. And that's the reality of it, right? And so when it comes to the shorts that I made, only a shout out. What would a shout out do for our channel? And all speaking here straightforward, being completely transparent. A shout out would actually benefit us in giving us more exposure to our channel. And once we have more exposure to our channel, then we have then of course our YouTube analytics, our YouTube revenue increases, and of course we get more sponsorships coming to our channel, which will all be placed to make this a reality, which will all the revenue from the channel, the revenue from our sponsors, can be used to buy a land, to pay the company who's gonna do the little homes, right? To build the little shelter area, to build the cafeteria, to do all that thing. It's not free. We need the revenue to do all this. It's within my heart that I wish I had all the money in the world to do it right now, and I really wish I could, right? That I really, and you guys know who I am. You know that I could care less about giving things away in the channel. I'm not attached to anything. I love giving more than receiving. I love to give to you guys more than receiving. That's what we have now, the thank you wheel, you know. And I love to give. I like for you guys to have. If you guys don't have something, I want to be the person who blesses you with it, right? And that's the heart that I have, and that's the reason why I I had this deep fire within my heart that and my soul to do this for the community, and to I want to build homes for the homeless. I really, with all of my heart, I want to do this. And again, it's not a handout. This is a transition place. It's it's a profit, non-profit organization that you call that. It's like a structure, right? It's like a machine that works for the better of humanity, and it has its steps, right? You bring the homeless person there, you give them shelter, you get them counseling, you get them back on their feet because, man, who knows what these people have gone through in the streets, right? It not only was it traumatic enough to find yourself on the street the very first night, but who knows what these people have endured and seen on the streets, right? What have they gone through? What did they have to do in order to gain a meal, right? And what did they have to do in order for them to survive? You know, it must have been so degrading for them to stand on a sidewalk or find something for the very first time and ask for food. And 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 guess what? Yeah, there are people out there on the streets that want to be in the streets, and that's not something I'm denying. People out there who they don't want to be helped, one they just want to be there. But man, there's so many people out there that they just ran out of luck. There are so many people out there who just they were dealt a bad hand. And how many mothers with kids are out there that they didn't have a job, and the dad left and just left them homeless, and they hadn't, there's so many situations out there that we can mention. But it's about helping those who are in need, right? And everything that I do on this channel will always be documented. You know, everything will always be documented. Excuse me, Mr. Celtic 14. I'm a very laid back, happy go fellow guy, like you guys know on the channel. But I'm pretty sure you're 14 years old. You're probably 14 years old. You have no experience. You have never been through anything bad in your life to know what I'm talking about, or at least what I'm talking about. You probably ignored the title of the video, and you come to this place knowing about what we're talking about in order to put your negative comments on my channel, on my chat. That's something I'm not going to allow. So I'm going to kindly ask you, I'm not going to block you. I'm just going to kindly ask you to leave, because that kind of attitude is not welcome on this channel. This is a family friendly channel. This is the channel to inspire people and not to put people down. I don't need money. I work for Apple. Okay? I personally don't need money. I don't make enough to help others. I wish I did, but I don't need money. I have a food. I have a roof over my head. I am blessed because I've worked hard for it. I am here to inspire people and to plant my goal over this channel and to share my goal, what I would love to do. Once this channel grows, I'm going to use this channel to be good, to do good for others, and not just for, yes, we're going to have entertainment, fun, Nintendo content and all that stuff. But more than that, we're going to have a place it's going to be very inspiring. And who knows, maybe one day, anybody within the channel might need any help that we can help this channel to help them, right? And so I would kindly ask you to leave if you have not yet. Thank you. I've never done it before. I've never done that before, but guys, I'm gonna my level of I've literally never done it before. You guys know that I'm very patient. I'm very patient. But when someone comes to my channel and attacks the goal and the dream and the purpose of why I feel like I'm born, right? I'm not born to play games. I love video games, and I built a channel to play video games for everyone and to give away more than. By the way, Afric, I see you in the chat. I need your address. If you are in Discord, give me your address so that I can send you your Nintendo Switch. It's right back there. I'm not sure if it was your mom who sent me your address. Let me know if it was your mom who contacted me to get the address so that I can send you your Switch. Okay, buddy? Let me know. So I want to send you your Nintendo Switch as soon as possible with your game so you guys can start enjoying it. Okay? So just let me know. If let me know if it was your mom. I saw a message. Okay, yeah. So if it was your mom, perfect. So I'll just answer her and get the contact information from her, and then I'll go ahead and ship that Nintendo Switch out to you as soon as possible. Okay. So thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. I just wanted to confirm that it was your mom so that I can go ahead and send that to you. All right. I don't want to get scanned by anybody else, but yeah, if it was your mom, I'll go ahead and
I wanna thank you
what
for
in the world is that?
For the super chat.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Thank you, Brian C for that $4.99. I appreciate you so much. You are awesome. And you guys mean more than this world to me. You don't know. And I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. So yeah, that's basically that what you're seeing on screen right now is the dream. Is what I want to do. I'm going to work on it very, very hard, whether inside of the channel or outside of the channel. I'm also contacting investors, believe it or not. I'm also getting in contact with some investors online to see if I can find an investor to help me support this project. There are big people out there who would love to help, support projects like this and help out the community. So I appreciate, I really do appreciate this. And yeah, we're gonna get this done. I promise you guys, I'm gonna get this done. Whenever I do meet with an agent and with the gonna go see some land, I'm gonna record everything. I'm gonna make you guys a video update so that you guys can see everything that's going on behind the scenes, because this is gonna happen, guys. This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. It's something I'm gonna do, and I feel like I was put on this plate. I was put on this earth to do something like that, and I cannot let it pass. I can't wait till I'm a millionaire to do this. You know what I mean? I have to do something now about it, and I feel like I like the time has come for me to actually step it up. Right? How bad do I really want this to happen? How bad do I really want to build a place like this? And I have to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes within the laws. Whatever it takes within the laws, confines of the laws of the United States of America to do this, right? I have to be aggressive when it comes to, going out there and really doing what I need to do in order to make this happen, right? And of course, along the way, there will always be those who will whisper in your ears and insult you, call you names, to try to hold you back. But never, ever let anybody do that to you. You have a dream, go for it. You have a goal, run as hard as you can. If they get in your way, just run over them and continue until you get there. Because there's nothing better in life than to pursue your goal and to find your purpose. Everybody, a lot of people out there who live lives without purpose, they're unhappy. There's nothing better than finding your purpose. I found mine, and I want you guys to find yours. We got Streamlabs. Streamlabs. So yeah, I really do appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate you guys, and thank you for allowing me to share my heart with you. I thank you for allowing me to share my heart with you. But I wanted to make the video just to show you what my plans are, right? I'm already talking to this contractor, and I'm already I'm looking at land. This is just the first one. Once the channel grows, I'll continue to build more and more across the nation. That's my goal. But I just want to let you guys know, guys, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm gonna do whatever it takes, guys. I'm gonna be aggressive when it comes to to going out there and getting what I need to get in order to make this happen. And of course, doing everything, you know, while keeping my morality and keeping my faith and making sure that I break no laws and everything. As long as I, you know, using everything I have, all the tools that I have at my disposal to make sure that I can have this and make this happen. And so yeah, yep. Nintendo Scarlet says, "Have faith." Thank you. I will have faith. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I will. I will. I believe God I believe God put us on this earth to do something, right? To do something. Everybody has a job to do, and when you find that purpose, trust me, you will never look back. You will never ever look back. This is mine. This is mine. You know, this is mine. I love doing content creation. I love talking about Nintendo news and reviews and all that stuff. And I'm gonna continue doing it. I will continue. Tomorrow morning, you'll have Odyssey news like every single day, right? But I want you to know behind the backbone of the channel what lies there, guys. I want you to see behind the backbone of this channel. When you guys look at this channel, you see Mike Odyssey, right? Nintendo videos every day, and you look at the Monday through Friday news, and you see all the joy and the funny stuff on the channel and everything. I want you guys to know that you know, that's the front of the channel. That's what we do. But the backbone of the channel, what's behind the channel, what's holding everything up, what keeps everything going, right? What's that fire that keeps me going every single day, right? And every now and then I want to remind you of it, and I want to show you what it is, and this is part of it. This is part of it. And I want to thank you guys for allowing me to share this with you. It's not uh, a regular stream because it's Sunday night. I normally don't stream on Sundays because I go to church with my family, and I keep Sundays for myself, right, in my family. But I wanted to share this with you guys, right? I wanted to share all this information with you, so that you guys know, you guys have an idea of what are my plans, right? What are my plans? So listen, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you more than you know. Thank you for the super chat, Brian. I appreciate you. Thank you for everything. This is something that's happening, and I'm so happy you guys are along for the ride. I hope that you guys, you know, I hope you guys find something in this channel that you can take with you, and it helps you along the way, you know, in life, right? No matter where you're headed, you know, that you find something here that helps you along the way. Not just a little piece of entertainment when it comes to Nintendo, but also something that inspires you in life to be a better person, to enter a room, to enter a school, to enter a workplace, and leave that place better than when you first arrived, right? When you leave that place, people are talking about how great it was to have you there, right? You want to be a blessing to other people. That's the best thing you can do in your life. You know, you want to help other people. You if you see some, let's say if you see a content creator out there that's putting all their hard work and their you know, into their one video, right? Even if you disagree with that video, go to that content creator there, your favorite content creator. Even if you disagree, leave a comment and be respectful. Say, hey, I disagree, but guess what? Great job on the video. I'm looking forward for more, right? Guys, you don't know how much that means to us as content creators. I love reading the comments. I really love I love reading the comments because every video is hard work. And then when I see the comments come in and I see all those positive ones that you guys leave, it means the world. So and it's part of being a good person, right? It's part of going into a place and leaving it better than you left it. It doesn't matter whether you agree or disagree. It's how you present yourself and how you choose to be a blessing to others. I could be a blessing to somebody by going to the channel and they have a subject that I didn't like, and I say, not too crazy about this subject, and I'm not too sure I agree, but great job on the video. Look, you did a really good job on the video. Looking forward to more. You know, that instead of going in a channel and just bashing the content creator who just spent hours editing a video, and just because one has a bad day doesn't mean that you have to give that bad day to somebody else. And so with that, thank you guys for everything. I love you all more than you know. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Have a beautiful beautiful week. Beautiful week. I'm tired. Hey, you have a beautiful Monday tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be celebrating my daughter's birthday. She turns 14. And so we'll be celebrating with her. She has no school, so we'll be having a nice little barbecue and stuff. So expect the video early in the morning, like always. I'm gonna do it right now after I leave this. I'm gonna do that video right now. And so just want to thank you guys for everything you do for the channel. You are great, and thank you. I'll tell her you said happy birthday. But before I let you go, I got two things I need to let you know. Number one, never, ever give up. And number two, journey on. Peace.